We are at ASDA, so it's food shop time. Aldi, ASDA, twice a week, every week. So this is my second shop at ASDA this week, so this tees me out for the weekend. The only thing well, I get the basics from Aldi and my meat from Aldi. I don't really like the meat in ASDA. And then I used to go to the butchers, but because of the quantity I'm eating, I've just been getting all my meat from Aldi now. But then I come here to get all my other bits which I need on prep. There's not much actually here I get in the off season, but on prep they do have a lot more. Veg and stuff I normally get at Aldi, but we'll do it here tonight as well. And yeah, so here we go. Lazy man's food. So we get veg in first. Chopped onions, red and white. 35p a pack. They do 2 meals, so they'll last me 8 meals in total. I've actually reduced my veg intake for the last week or two because I was holding weight so much in the morning because I eat my veg towards the evening. So I've adapted a little bit, not as hungry. So we've dropped our veg intake but kept on with the grapes. So still getting a pack of grapes in most days. So as I said, not a massive fan of the chicken in here. And as you can see, it's always got red bits in it and stuff. Literally first one I picked up. So whereas Aldi I find much leaner, but I do have to get my chicken sausages from here. So these are getting more expensive every time I come in. 1 minute for £2.50, then for £3, now for £3.10. So I've got my chicken sausages, bacon medallions. Work out the exact same here than we do in Aldi because it's 2 for £4 here. If I can find them. Bacon medallions. So they go with my egg white meal, so either bacon or chicken sausage with bacon medallions or chicken sausages. Unfortunately we don't need the pasta aisle at the moment. Great shame. Feed total 0%. 100 grams is 10 grams of protein. Literally no excuse not to be able to get your protein up for 54 calories for 10 grams of protein, literally all protein. Is my favourite part of the shop, so the yogurt aisle. So these bad boys here, light and free, they're full 14 grams of protein, peanut butter and banana flavour, and they are 80 calories and you get 14 grams of protein. So it's 4 for £3 as well, so get them. They do a salted caramel one as well, but it's not as good. So we've got them. I always get this. I've got 3 of these in the fridge already, so I'll just get one to stock up with for now. And then we find our Milky Bar mousses, the king of prep. Kept me going through prep, Milky Bar mousses. However, all I've wanted to do all prep is where they are on the shelf here, above them are Toblerone and Dime cheesecakes, and they've been staring at me for about 15 weeks. And I've been tempted to buy them and just put them in my freezer or put them in my fridge because the sell-by date's decent on them, but I just do not need them in my fridge right now. It's just a temptation I don't need. Probably my favourite aisle in my whole shop. Pasta, which I can't have, but I can still get away with the sour cream. So you get 3 for £4. So it's literally, I can't really have the guacamole. So I just keep the sour cream because you get per tablespoon 15 grams, 20 calories. So a couple of them just make a meal much nicer. You eat lean grated cheese. Again, per 100 grams, 36 grams of protein. So 50 grams I have with my egg whites, so like an omelette. So again, 50 grams will only be 80 calories, but 18 grams of protein. Dead easy, dead tasty, nice exciting taste from that. We need water, flavoured water, little saviour of mine as well on prep. And literally I just pick up a fair few and that'll do me. Just a variety of still and sparkling flavoured waters. So flavoured tea. So I typically just get a decent flavoured tea because I can't really drink coffee in the morning at the moment. It's making me feel sick. So I just pick up something easy which tastes pretty good. So I like these ASDA's own wild berry ones, which are really nice. And then we want to get before bed is nighttime berry. So those two to sort of tip me over, keep me going. 30% less fat, squirty cream. For me, on my oats, game changer. So per serving, 27 calories of pure goodness. So almond milk, the Alpro's the best a man can get, really. Get the oldie one, it's not very good. Just make sure I get the unsweetened, which I don't think I've just picked up the wrong one already. So almond unsweetened, 350. So it pretty much works out the same as Aldi's anyway, because we got a good deal on. And then also, which they never seem to have in here, is Ready Break. So no Ready Break again. White chocolate chunks, just white chocolate chips for the oats, which are good. Or these white chocolate stars, which are even light in calories. So we're going to go with them, because 10 grams is ridiculously low. 10 grams, 50 calories, and you'll get a load from it, because there's only 40 grams in this whole thing. They don't have the squirty peanut butter in here, which is shit. But so I've got to go all the way to Bromborough to get that. But they do have this Lindt hazelnut chocolate spread, which I'm dying to try after prep. This bread here, it's the best sourdough in the world. But again, it's just so fucking dense. And because it's quite a big loaf, I can't really get away with it right now, because I'll never get through it, so it's just a waste. So you might have seen on my Instagram the other day that I've started doing these wraps. So typically, these Weight Watchers ones are a little bit smaller than a normal wrap, but they're only 120 calories rather than 180. So you can get a little bit more from them, so I can have 3 of these instead of 2 big ones. So get one of them. Ice for my shakes. Blend almond milk with whey and ice. Creates like an ice cream shake. Really, really nice. We've got our variety of fruits that we want for our overnight oats, and just generally I just put them with any meal. This casserole, unbelievable, unbelievable. As you can tell, I'm quite food obsessed. I do have quite a few of the low fat, what we call prep brain ice creams on prep. However, at the moment, the only one which I actually really like is the Aldi salted caramel. So I get that from Aldi. I don't bother with the halo top and things from here, because I just don't think they taste as good as the Aldi salted caramel. But what we got, I hate anything which says plant-based on it. I just for me, I just know it's not going to taste how I want it to taste. And then that chocolate chip cookie dough by Halo Top is shit. So that pretty much concludes ASDA's bi-weekly shop. The only thing I do need to go and get from here is another overnight oat pot, because I've used them all cooking for the boys, and I'm not going to be able to make my own when I get in now to show you guys, unless I go and get another overnight oat pot. So we'll go and get that, and then we're done, and then we can have a look at just what a bi-weekly. So this is the bi-weekly ASDA shop. This happens twice a week. And then I've got the Aldi shop, which is typically about 40 quid as well, twice a week, so 80 quid in Aldi. And then whatever this is, twice as well. Sliced mushrooms, sliced med veg mix, and sliced peppers. I just cook them from frozen in the pan. Navigate these so all the frozens go in one bag. Make it easier for yourself when you get home. Definitely couldn't work at Aldi, I'm too fucking slow. Be sacked. Making me hungry just packing these, and I've got no food left today, which is really depressing. 45, and that happens more or less twice a week. Average about 40 quid in Aldi, so it's about 150 quid a week, I reckon, my food bill. Right, let's escape before I spend more money. So literally it's a case of getting in. Me and Rob are going to film overnight oats, my overnight oats for the morning, which you'll see me eat. I've done Jake and Toby's. I'm just making Callum baked oats, which I'll do fresh tomorrow. But my overnight oats are a little more boring than Toby's and Jake's. I've done banana and Biscoff with peanut butter, and they look fucking incredible. If they don't give me a 10 out of 10 tomorrow, then I'm disowning them as my siblings, because they look that good. So we'll see how this goes for me, and you will now know how to make the perfect overnight oats. Under 500 calories really. Yeah, it's definitely under 500. So exciting times, so let's go and do it. It's so much cheaper in the off season to eat, because even though your quantity's more, your quality's less. So it just becomes so obsessive. I know some people it won't do. You know, I know people who can quite comfortably eat chicken and rice and things, but for me, in order for me to stick to this for so long, I love to cook, I love to taste good food. So, and I've got a little bit, I don't have a sweet tooth when I'm not on prep, but on prep I do. So in order for me to, like, I don't know whether I'd find it even more difficult without it, but me making these oats and dishes like this just make my life much easier, much more fulfilling. And I'm in great shape. My condition's good. You know, could it be better? I'd argue probably not, even having this flexibility that I have. You know, there's nothing I particularly eat which is bad. It's nothing high fat. I still remain under 40 grams of fat per day. My carbs are hit bang on, my proteins hit bang on. I'm just choosing my sources by the day and what I fancy. It's like on my overnight oats now, we're going to have Biscoff. So that means fat wise, I can't get away with a peanut butter serving later on in the day, but I'm going to enjoy it. And I know my day tomorrow, I don't eat until 10 AM. So essentially, normally I eat earlier. So my window to eat tomorrow is less. So actually it becomes easier. And I always think that when you're dieting, if you can condense your eating window a little bit more, it makes your life a bit easier. So let's go home. Right guys, slight little mishap. The mic wasn't on. So just to give you a recap, I've mushed a banana, 80 grams of banana in the overnight oats. I've put oats in water with salt in the microwave for 2.5 minutes, which have been on for 2.5 minutes. Well, 2 minutes 40. I'm going to give it another 20 seconds. And I've mixed my powdered peanut butter. I've used powdered peanut butter just because it's my prep. You know, I'm kind of low on calories, and I save myself about 60-70 calories by using that stuff. So we have our oats, nice thick consistency, close, a little bit still runny, but it'll be alright for overnight oats. So got a nice runny-ish consistency there. So 75 grams of oats there. I'd say somewhere between 40 and 60 grams is ideal, but I want my pot to be full because it's my only carb meal before I train. So literally now, I've got my peanut butter, which is going in to be layer 2. So I'm literally just pour that over the banana. There's still a little bit in the top there. I'm going to leave that because I'm going to use that at the end, at the top, and then literally just manipulate it to cover that whole banana. So as you'll see now, we've got layer 2. Next part will be to add the oats in. However, this is where people go wrong. So in order to get this right, you need to add in some form of yogurt. So we're going to add in the fig, 50 grams of fig. So this is what builds up the thickness to it. So I'm out of calories today, but okay. So 50 grams. Yogurt. The ones I made for Toby and Jake earlier, I promise I didn't lick the spoon when I was doing theirs. Okay. So mix that yogurt in to your overnight oats. Well, your oats, sorry. And then that's now, see how that thickness is now kind of gone a little bit? It's now quite sticky, which is exactly what you want from an overnight oat. So a fork's not going to do this bit. I'm not going to lick that spoon, that fork. Now it's time for a spoon. So be delicate with this bit because we don't want really the peanut butter to mix too much with the oats. So just place your oats on top of a peanut butter first, rather than, you know, pushing it onto it. Just place it, it'll sit well anyway. Get all them in. So layer 1, 2 and 3. So banana, peanut butter, then oats. See, what I kind of want to do is, and I'm going to do it. So we're now going to add as our top layer a protein pudding. Okay, so I have the calories for it, but only half a pot. So I'm going to use the oldie vanilla one, and then what I'll do is I'll have the second part of the pot in my other meal in the afternoon. So essentially if I move that, it's all about just working things in, guys. See, I've got to manipulate a little bit here because this has got a little bit more sugar in than thingy. I actually can't afford it, so putting that back. So we go back to the yogurt. So the ones I got before, guys, which will go well because we've got banana and peanut butter in there. So we're going to use a banana and peanut butter one. 83 calories this, so you know it's next to nothing. So to make it easier, I'm going to whack it in my mixing bowl. It's easier to spread from here as well. That's an extra 2 calories, 3 calories I shouldn't have today. Right, so then this yogurt sits nicely on the top. So we got a nice yogurt layer here, and I've still got half a yogurt left here, which I can't really use. So I am gonna actually save that till tomorrow, because I can have that. I've accounted for it, so I can have that with my after meal, my post-workout meal, sorry. So put that in tin foil. Like that. And then the top layer for me, this is where it gets exciting. So what we just picked up from ASDA, we've got our white chocolate stars, okay? White chocolate stars, which are next to no calories, literally nothing. So scan these in, 50 calories for 10 grams, and I bet you I don't even use 10 grams for what I want from it. Okay, so on we go. So we've got our chocolate stars on top, a nice little chocolate treat for me, and then I also managed to fit into today the 15 grams of Biscoff on top. So Biscoff, squirty Biscoff. $15 grams. So we've got our Biscoff on top. Got cinnamon, which came out a bit quick then. And then I had that leftover peanut butter, didn't I? So literally, I left that hole in the middle of the Biscoff for that. And then I also left a little bit around the outside. For some more. And there we have it, guys. We have our overnight oats tomorrow. So, and you'll just see what the consistency is like in the morning. So I literally seal the lid while it's warm, get it in the fridge, and then leave it till the morning. Just as a point of reference, I'll show you one I made earlier for Toby and Jake. So this is Toby and Jake. So Toby and Jake have a banana base, a layer of peanut butter, then they have the oats, and then they have on top of that they have the caramel pudding from Aldi, and then on top of the caramel pudding they've got a layer of white chocolate, melted white chocolate, and then Biscoff spread on top. So theirs is about 200 calories more than mine, and they've also got a blended up Biscoff biscuit on, which is 20 calories, half a Biscoff biscuit. So theirs are done. Theirs are going to taste fucking sick, by the way, but incredible. So that's that. They're now in the fridge. And yeah, so in the morning, I'll make Callum's baked oats, and you can see us chow down on our overnight oats, and you can just see how they turn out from that. But that is how you make overnight oats perfectly, and you can do that with any medley. Another way that I do it is as a base. I microwave frozen raspberries, make a jam, put that as a base. You can do it however you want, and be as exciting as you can. If you do make them, please tag me, give me any more ideas, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. So you saw me the night before. So overnight oats are cooked. The lads are all round. We have my test subjects in the corner. My meal's actually changed, so Callum's actually going to eat my overnight oats. He's in for a treat though. It's not like for the poor overnight oats. But Tom's going to feed me again today. So that means I've had to change my food because my fats have come down, but my carbs have gone up. So I've had cereal this morning for a high carb meal. Now I'm having breakfast wraps. And the lads are going to eat overnight oats. So in preparation for mine, I've got my egg whites on with my cheese on, my Eat Lean cheese. So that's cooking in there. I've got my bacon medallions in the air fryer, and then I'm going to toast my tortillas once I've wrapped them. So while this cooks, we're going to dish out the snacks to the lads. So I feel like these are officially the best 3 I've ever made, but they can be the judge of that this morning. So Callum, that one's yours.
Thank you.
And Toby and Jake. There you go. So they are your overnight oats. They are Biscoff and banana overnight oats. So, and please give your honest reviews and let Robbie get some close-ups. What are we saying, gents?
Callum's first time eating overnight oats.
It is. I don't really do them very well.
This is my first time, bro.
Well, I can get. You're probably going to be starting cooking them off the back of this. So, are you not a fan, or are they different to what you imagined?
It's different what I imagined, to be fair. It's more like...
I've never tried it, so couldn't give an honest opinion.
But now having them, what do you think now you're having them?
Very good. Yes.
That's what we like to hear. Right, so on to mine. I'm ready to go. So, I've got 6 bacon medallions, so I'm going to make 3 wraps out of them. We're going to go 2 bacon in each one. I then made my omelette patty with cheese, like that. And then literally, these aren't going to look pretty substantial. They're going to be quite. And then we go in and toast. I'm not going to, I could put ketchup in these, but I'm actually just going to dip the ketchup afterwards. So we're going to dip it afterwards. But all have got peanut butter in it. Yeah. Very similar. Yours just has a layer of yogurt instead of a white chocolate layer. So then my breakfast wraps. Well, this has gone off, so they need to come back on. So yeah, so today's my pretty much last proper training session on split. So chest today, chest and arms. I've had a decent amount of carbs this morning. Had cereal because Tom told to feed. And now I'm going to have these wraps, so that'll tide me over till I've trained. Then I've got a decent amount of carbs this afternoon, so I'm going to actually have pizza this afternoon. So these are from Home Bargains, mini pizza bases. So each pizza base, not massive, I like that. So and each pizza base is 200 calories. So 800 calories of 800 calories there, which gives me 120, 160 carb, 6, 12, 18, 24 protein, and 4 grams of fat. So I'm going to pig out on pizzas after I train. Just going to do cheese and ham, I think. I'm just going to get some lean ham or some bacon. I might just cut some hex sausages, and that'll be my afternoon meal. for my high carb, and then pretty much it'll be fade yogurt and everything else. So as you can see, very nicely toasted now. And I've got 3 bacon, egg and cheese toasted wraps for my pre-workout meal. Good, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Really good.
Best overnight oats you ever had?
Yeah, I like it.
Well, that's your best.
Shall we open an oat bar in the gym?
Yeah.
Oat bar, breakfast bar at the gym.
Well, I think we should have like competition, you versus Henry.
He'd school me. I'm probably good at these type of things, but actual cooking, he's just going to make me look stupid. So not as exciting as the ones the other day which I made, which were chicken and cheese, but we have got some pretty good bacon, egg and cheese wraps for breakfast. Presentation is key. And there we have it. We have our bacon, cheese and egg wraps.
Now eat them like they eat food.
I just don't know how he can enjoy it. It's just like, he mustn't enjoy it. Because it's just so fucking, he literally just stuffs his face so much. Just what I needed. So we're going to get these down us, chill out for an hour or so, then go and train push. We've got chest today, chest and arms.
You train today?